Tentacle system, bot of war. Dig in, people, because this is a crazy level. There is a lot of hidden stuff in here. It's a long level. There's a boss at the top. There's even, besides your secret friends and puzzle pieces, there's more hidden stuff in this level, and we're gonna go through it all. As always, 100% completion, all the secrets. So let's get started here. I like smacking everything just because sometimes coins come out, so why not do it? So you're gonna use your super punch here, and you're gonna see a couple coin purses. Those close back up fast, so make sure that you go in and out fast. This isn't necessarily down here, but there is a snake buried under the rocks, and if you free him, you get some coins, so why not do it? A couple more coin purses here, and now we're gonna head up. In this level, we are gonna get a superpower, which is one that we haven't had yet. So we're gonna get rid of these snakes, and it's actually the superpower from the dad and the son that you just got rescued by beating the boss in the last level. So he's gonna give you his axe here, and it's a really comical scene here, so watch this. Astro's such a clever dude. I just really like the way that they programmed him. Okay, so this axe, you can use it with your punch button, and it's a stronger punch. You can also throw the axe with your trigger button, and then you hit the trigger button again, it'll pull the axe back to you. So you can see I'm just throwing the axe here at the enemies instead of walking up and punching them. So you can do this from a distance, so who doesn't like that? You can also use the axe to smack all the pillars. You don't really get anything for it, but I do it just because it's fun. There is a lot of bad guys scattered around this first little section here, so walk around the whole thing, make sure you're getting everything. Now there are a few places like this with a hidden ice block. You want to make sure you get all of those because some of them have stuff underneath of them, like that one did. You get the trampoline to get up here, a couple bad guys. We've got a secret friend at the top there, but more importantly, down here, there's a little green bird. And you wouldn't think anything of that, but they are hidden across this whole level. And if you collect them all, you get an achievement. Okay, so we got our first bot, which is actually our second bot because I did it out of order, but we're gonna go grab the first bot now. You never know what they'll spike you guys. I like to show you. I play for real. I keep my deaths in here sometimes. I think it's fun. Those bell guys will send out that shockwave, so make sure you get them from a distance. It really helps to get them from a distance. Okay, here you just walk up to it and you can lift it up, and you're going to grab your first puzzle piece. 3 puzzle pieces in this level. A couple coins in the ice cube. Okay, so defeating that bell, you get a big coin. And we're going to go over here. There's a bad guy in the ice, so be careful with that one. And then you can see in this coin purse, it actually goes through. There's a little slit in the canyon, so we're going to go through this. And here is the actual first secret friend. So you can see we've got 2 friends now. And we've got 1 bird. We'll show you a progress on that too. You can open that screen up there, the piece of wood, but it doesn't really do anything. Okay, so back out the slit. We're going to keep going. We're done with this first little section here. Jump up, and we got some new stuff here that we haven't seen much in the game yet. So you kill that guy, and now you can throw your axe, and it sends out the zip line for you to get across. As soon as you get across, make sure you hit your trigger button to pull your axe back though. A couple bad guys here. They do have spikes, so be careful. Slimer there. There's our second green bird. And there's a couple different ways you can go here. There's secrets both directions, so we're gonna come down here first. And you can see right where I was standing when you do that block of ice, there is a rope you can pull. So we're gonna go ahead and pull that rope, and up is gonna pop out of the ice water. Well, you have to blow into the horn here, and you're gonna call a giant snake up. So that snake is going to smash some of the ice on the side there, so you're going to be able to get up, grab the coins, and a trampoline shows up. Secret friend. So here's our third secret friend. You can see I did this out of order too. I went left instead of right, but we're going to go grab that other guy. Don't worry. Here is our third green bird on the top of the mountain there. That one's pretty hard to see. But you just use your axe and you throw it and you'll get them. Couple coins. Now we're going to head straight across. We're not going to go through the door yet. That's how you progress through the level, through the door. But we're going to go down here by the giant turtle. There is our fourth green bird. And you're just going to walk up and you're going to be able to lift the turtle. And another secret friend. So there was the actual third one, but now we've got 4 total. Now you can throw your axe at the geyser and it's going to freeze it. Make sure to pull your axe back again. And now we've got the guy that throws his helmet. So make sure to duck out of the way there quick, and you have to laser him to get him. Now this doesn't look like there's anything over here, but under the ice there's a trampoline, and then you've got the shatter walls. There's actually 3 of them. So you're going to shatter through all 3 walls, and there's a couple things in here. First, you're going to want to get rid of the bad guys. Behind the tree, we've got our second puzzle piece. Okay, so here is another bird who is holding a secret friend, so we get kind of a double there. And here on the wall, it's going to show you the map of the bird. So if you hadn't gotten any, none of them would be green. It would just look like a carving on the wall. But if you're wondering how many birds you've gotten, that'll stay lit up if you come back and do the level again. There's another bird. So if you do the level, you get a couple birds. You don't know if you got them all, you can always come back in, count the number of birds on that cave drawing there, and it'll tell you if they're all green, you've gotten them all. If there's some not green, you know you didn't. So this one's kind of unique. You got to do it quickly, but you throw your axe and it throws all 3 of them down. Grab your axe again because you have to throw it at the bells right away. Then we hop across to this platform, which has a secret way to get up. You spin this, you have to throw your axe. If you walk away from spinning that, those platforms will drop back down. So as soon as they pop up, you need to throw your axe to hold them up. Grab your axe back again because you've got some bad guys and another guy that throws his hat at you. So try to get them and laser them quickly. You can see the rope here, so we're going to grab the rope and we're going to spin the log. You can actually hold on to it longer like I just did to get rid of all the loose snow, but you're going to throw it and it's going to knock down. And that's how we're going to proceed through the level. But if you turn around, you can actually drop this drawbridge here. And there's a bunch of bad guys here. A couple of the red ones that always have their spikes out, and I accidentally hit that one. It happens. So we're going to start back down here, throw the axe again to get up the platforms. Unfortunately, we got to keep these guys again, but not too bad. At least we weren't too far away when we died. Alright, so now back here. And I'm just going to use my axe this time to get them all from a distance. Just throw it and pull it back, and throw it and pull it back. Keep going. Okay, so out at the end of this platform, we've got another secret friend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 left to go. 1 bot left, 1 puzzle piece left. Okay, so now we're going to go the way that we were going, and we're going to have another axe throw here to extend out another zip line. And right here on this platform, don't be too quick to go up because there is a bunch of hidden stuff on this one platform here that you can't see unless you're really playing around. So first, if you come over to the edge here and look down, you can see you can drop down, use your spin punch, and now you have to throw your axe, otherwise that platform's going to go right back up and squish you. So make sure to pull your axe back. We got our last puzzle piece here, and now there's a bird behind it. Very, very hidden, very hard to find. We show it all to you here. A couple bad guys and a bell right across. So watch out for the shockwave. Now we got the bell, and now we can head up to the next section. We are getting close to the end of the level here. Throw the axe to shatter the ice. You've got a couple slimers in here. You can walk up to them, get them. That last one there will regenerate depending on how you play this little section, so just be careful of that. If you're not paying attention, you could get slimed when you're turned around. Now don't shatter these pillars right there, because you can actually use them to get up on top here. And there's a treasure chest. In the treasure chest is our last secret thing. Now don't jump back down yet, because there's more stuff you can do up here. Okay, so we're going to continue around here. You can see a couple coins. You can't make this jump there, so you have to go back to the first platform. Now we can make that jump with our laser. And you can, if you time it right, make this jump all the way across the gap there. Another coin and a string to pull. Okay, so you hit this on purple, you're going to get monsters. You hit it on gold, you're going to get coins. So whichever way you want to play that. Okay, so back up here. Now we're getting the geysers again. If I didn't fall off, luckily everything is saved up into that point, so we're still where we were. So your axe is going to freeze the geyser. Jump across, pull your axe back, get the coin purse and the bad guy, and you got another geyser. Jump across, get your axe back. Your axe will freeze the waterfall, but these pillars will fall if you stand on them too long. So you get on them, get off them. Don't take your axe back until you're up here, because you will freeze in that waterfall if you take it up too soon. Now, we're at the boss for this level. He charges you. He doesn't have a tail you can pull. You have to hit him 3 times in the back, and each time he gets faster. And if you're not close enough, you're not going to get him also. Okay, so now this 3rd time is when he gets fast. So he's pretty tough to get out of the way of there, but you can do it. You can see I wasn't quite close enough, so I actually missed. So we're going to do that again. There we go. Now his tail pops out. You can grab it and spin him. You can have him knock down all the pillars if you want to. Okay, we're going to throw him. He's going to shatter the ice, explode in a nice firework, and we are going to get our 2nd ship part. So this is going to be the mothership's SSD. And in another video, if you need help, we're going to show you how to put it together. But that's all for this one. We beat the level with all the secrets. Thanks for watching. Give a like, follow, drop a comment if this helped you beat the level. Thank you. Serpent Starway Slo-Mo Casino. This is a big level with a lot of hidden stuff and a cool superpower. So get with us, we'll get you 100%. All the friends, all the puzzle pieces, all the secrets. You don't have to avoid the cars here in this tunnel, but you can just for fun. Now you can see that stuff is moving here, and there's no way we're going to get through that. So that's where our superpower is going to come in. Grab the rope. In the back of the truck, there's a cage. We're going to get our superpower, which is to slow down time. So you can use either of the trigger buttons to slow down time. And you're going to use this through the whole level. You can use it when you come up a bunch of enemies to have a better chance of getting them, or like these dice right here, if you step on them without slowing down time, they just sink. So you need to slow down time, step on those dice and get up to this platform. And you're going to need to do that multiple times through the level. Sometimes to make the items more solid, sometimes to slow them down because they're moving too fast. Okay, more dice. You have to slow down time so they don't sink. string up here. Pull the string, and you can slow down time like this. If you're good at timing, you can just do it without it. But purple is monsters, yellow is coins. Pick whichever one you want, based on the way you play. Now, how do we get up there to the top of the casino? Well, we're going to slow down time, and we're going to run up the dolphins. Perfect. We've got a couple Slimers up here. Get clear of them. That coin was a secret friend. I have to go through this level multiple times. So it was a coin now. Alright, so I think we're ready to enter the casino. We're going to pull on the string, and then we're going to go through the curtain. Now, first thing in here, there's a couple secrets right here before you keep going that are very, very hard to find. So we're going to go through them all. So there's a trampoline, and up on the top of this slot machine is your hidden picture opportunity. If you jump across to the next slot machine, you've got some coins. And this is also how you can access the back of the sun to get all these coins up here. Okay, so now we're over to the other side. There's 4 slot machines in total. Got the coins here. Nothing on the top of this one. But the slot machines themselves contain some hidden stuff also. So that string's going to have a piggy bank. Okay, so now you need to slow down time and push the button when the 3 yellows are in a row. And you can see this slot machine has a secret friend in it. If you stop on not 3 yellows, it's going to be some sort of monster, and that monster is going to pop off and you're going to have to beat it. So just take your time, play with the timing. You can see there on this, so I'm going to get some Slimers. We're going to try it again. We're going to head across and do the other 2 as well. If you do all 4 of them, you're going to get an achievement. Perfect. Plus all the coins that you get. Okay, so we're going to keep going here. You're going to slow down time so you can make it across. And you've got some watermelons. Try to get rid of them. And you can see there I didn't quite make that timing right. I got hit by the spiky. So we're going to try this again. And you need to laser the top of him to get rid of him. Okay, moving on. These platforms are weight sensitive. So you're going to step on it, the side's going to go down. So if you slow down time, it'll stay up. So, up here, a secret friend up here, plus you can punch the slot machine and get a coin. Don't pay attention to the arrow, because we're going to jump over here, and there's going to be a puzzle piece. Now we're going to follow the arrow. Hit the ladybug into the hole. She's going to be a trampoline, pop us up, and there's a spiker up here, so be careful. And then this section, you have to get across relatively fast, so go as quick as you can here so you don't get stuck. And wait at the bottom there until you recharge. And now we're going to go. We're going to kill both of these spikers. Keep on moving. Okay, so we're going to do slow motion here again. Freeze the ships. So we can climb our way up. And we've got a fire shooting chameleon. Now off the side here, there's a secret platform. some coins. So we're going to slow down time. And a puzzle piece. Use the trampoline to get back up. And across the chips, we've got another secret. So that one's easy to miss. So what you need to do for this one, we've got a secret friend hidden in here. You need to go around to the back side, and you need to find the square that feels different and push it. Okay, so now we've got our friend. So that's our fourth. Front end opens up here. Slow down time, jump across the chips. Bad guys up here. Now this is a new enemy we haven't faced before. Those cards. And then you freeze time to jump across the cards. If you laser these cards, they will fall down. So that's how you kill the minions. Alright. So now off to the side here, you can see there's a secret friend on one of the blades. And there's some points on them, so you can freeze time to get both of those. Otherwise the blades will get you. Nothing on the other side. So now we've got a rope to pull. And it's going to open up the doors to the next section. Now if you see here, there's a chameleon throwing fireballs at you. And I did not time that right. Luckily, we had a save right before it. Keep on going. The faster you can freeze time there, the less fireballs there is, and the easier it's going to be. Okay. I always like looking under chips because you find things like this. Pull on the rope. We've got a trampoline. It's going to bring us over to a secret area. And we're going to drop down the hole. Now you can just walk around and find there's 3 things hidden here, but if you do all the dice, you get an achievement. And we've got a secret friend there, and we've got 2 coin purses. Hit the trampoline to get back up, and you can see I did miss a coin purse down there, but that's okay. The trampoline's going to bring us across to where we were. Now here you can freeze time, but you can actually time this correctly without freezing time, where you can make it. Okay, now there's 2 things you can do with these darts. One of them, like you can see here, in the freeze time, you can get across to the top of the dartboard. And if you freeze time, purple is bad guys, yellow is coins, pick whichever one you want. Bonus coins as well. And some more coins there. Okay, so now you can use the trampoline to go back to where you were. And now we need to time freezing the dart right in front of us so we can get across. And we got another card guy there. And then get all the bad guys. And you'll see the bird pop up here because I actually had to come back in because I missed this secret, but I thought I'd put it in where it's supposed to go so you guys can chronologically follow along. So you need to slow down time when these platforms are in the right spot so you can climb them all. And that takes a little bit of practice here. But then you can climb up them and we've got our last puzzle piece. Back up to the top, and we can keep going here. So we've got to time slowing down the darts again, and they fall out real fast, so timing takes a little bit here, but if we can climb up the ladder, we've got another hidden bot. You can see that's our last bot. Now the pause screen here is going to show we have 1 puzzle piece left, but like I told you, we went back and did find that. So we do have all 3 puzzle pieces. puts us back to where we were, and now we need to go this direction. So it might take you a couple tries to time this. It's kind of hard. Then we can get rid of the spikes. And we've got a button to jump on here. That button's going to roll the slot machine. You don't have to time this, it does it automatically. But now it's going to start ejecting coins. And you need to slow down time so you can get across. And there's a couple different things you can do. Okay. So now you can see we need to slow down the coins again. Get across, we're going to grab the ladder. That's what we were trying to do. All right, so now we've got another pressure sensitive. Got to slow down time so we can get up the ramp. Some coins and a trampoline. It's going to keep bringing us up. Now we're up towards the top of the machine. So we're going to need to slow down time again. And now we're on top of the machine. So there's a bunch of bad guys on top of all these chips up here, so we're going to get all of them. I slowed down time so I can just get them all at once. Then I'm going to use my super punch to move all the chips just to make sure there's nothing hidden. Doesn't seem to be anything hidden, but never hurts to check. You can find coins in all sorts of different places. So we're going to push the button there. One final check, I didn't miss anything before we hop on the platform. But the platform is the end of the level there. So drop a like, follow for more videos. And if this video helped you pass the level, leave a comment. And as always, thanks for watching. Okay, Serpent Starway Bathhouse Battle. This is a really unique level. I really like it. Get a different superpower in here, and there's a couple different ways that they hide your friends or your puzzle pieces in here that haven't been in other ones. So I think this one's definitely worth playing. I really like this level. So like always, I just like to explore everywhere, make sure there's no hidden coins. Right here at the beginning of the level, we've already got our first secret friend. This level has a lot of water in it. Hence the name, Bathhouse Battle. Nothing really hidden here in this first section besides that secret friend. I'm just double checking, making sure there's no coins or anything. And you can see here we do have the coin purse. You hit it on purple, you're going to get enemies. You hit it on yellow, you're going to get coins. So pick whichever one you want to. Okay, so then you're going to come down here and we're actually going to get a water slide. You don't have to time any jumps or anything. It's all automatic. We're going to come down into a nice warm bathtub. You can see there's some coins behind the waterfall there that I didn't get. Here we've got our superpower. Okay, so we look a little funny. This one might take you a sec to figure out what to do because we've never had this power before. But we'll show you. We'll show you what you do here. Okay, so we're going to jump in the water. and the superpower is a sponge. So then you can push your trigger button to release the water, and there's these green pads around this section here, and if you get all of them to grow, then you're going to get, you can see a puzzle piece in that one, and there's coins in the other two. Okay, and that's pretty much all there is in this section. I like to fill back up as often as I can because you never know when you're going to need the water. Like right there, you need the water to inflate the sponges so you can get up to the next level. Okay, so there's a bad guy in the pool here. The pool's empty, so we got to get the bad guy first. Then we're going to use our super punch. It's going to turn on the faucet, fill up the pool. Now you can just walk across stuff and crush it when you're this big. It's really cool. So you don't actually even have to punch stuff. You're big enough where you can just run into it and crush it, including enemies. Now this is a different enemy that we haven't run into before. It's actually fire. Right on this floating lantern here. So there's 3 fires. We got to squirt water at them. Now there is a watermelon right across spitting seeds at you, so you got to time that right and move while you're in midair, and then watch out for the spikes. Well, now we got to fill up again to get to the next section. And we're going to crush through the bamboo gate. Okay, so now you got to use your water, clean off the Slimer. Now that little tunnel is where we're going to go to keep the level going, but there's a secret friend here that we're going to get. And there's a little bit of black tar or slime left there, so I just cleaned them off. Okay, so there's our second secret friend. So let's keep on going. Now you have to be small to fit through this. So you can't use your water or your weight to attack these guys. And there is another watermelon, so watch out for him. Now here you can either break the glass or just get big, and then you can walk around and break the glass. And there we kicked at the spiky guy. Now this is one of the most satisfying things in the entire game, I think. It is so fun. There's no need to break all this bamboo, but it's just fun. Couple coins here, and then you can see on the other side, we're not going to go down the main way yet, because on the other side here, if you put your water in there, it'll make a bridge. So we're going to come up here because we've got a secret friend up here. And there's our third. Alright, so let's keep on going. We're going to hit the trampoline. It'll shoot us all the way back, right into the pool. Okay, so then you're going to want to squirt your water before you go down that slide there. And through another little tunnel into another section. A couple bad guys in here and a couple more watermelons, so watch out for the flying seeds. Perfect, and there you can see we've also got fire guys, and they shoot flames at you, so you're going to want to avoid them until you can get them put out. And there's another Slimer that's covered in tar, and if you clean off the painting, you're going to get a puzzle piece. Okay, so there we used our water to grow the stalk of bamboo. And we're going to be able to climb up the leaves to the top. And at the top is another secret friend. 4 down, 3 to go. If you can use your laser to get over to the cherry blossom tree here, there's a bunch of coins on the top. And then just be careful getting back. Alright, let's keep going. We've got some more sponges here, so you got to be full of water so you can get them. And then these do deflate if you stay on them too long. So just get up as quick as you can. We got some more fireballs here. put them out, and now we've got another secret over here. This one takes a second to figure out. It's a unique hidden secret. So we actually have to be full of water in order to access this one. But it's not in the way you would think. Okay, so being full of water makes it so you can jump further. And I had forgotten how to get into this one, so it took me a second to remember even. Okay, so now you can jump further when you're big. So that lets you get across that gap there that you couldn't normally get across. So we're gonna go up to the top of the cherry blossom tree, and the top of the tower has flames. So you gotta put the flames out, and now you can go down the tower. In here, now there's the screw that you have to use your power punch to unscrew to get rid of there, and then this is our secret exit to the Lost Galaxy. But we're not gonna take that right now, but that's where it is. So we're gonna come back up, and we're gonna keep on going through the level the way we're supposed to. Okay, so these little planks here move, so they can be a little bit hard to get across, so just be careful as you're doing it. That spike is a little hard to get rid of. If you hit him in the wrong way, he's going to get you, but you can see at the end of that, there's another secret friend. Okay, so let's keep on going here. We're going to go up, keep continuing the level. We got a bunch of flame guys up here, and you have to get around them because you have no water. So get into the pool, then you can put them out. And then if you get rid of all of these bamboo boxes, there's sponges underneath. There's also some flame guys down there. They can get you from that distance, so put them out. And then on the back side, we've got another friend. All right, one friend left. Okay, so now you have to get the sponges, and there's a couple different ways you can go. You can just go straight across and grab the coins, but there is a puzzle piece up there. So I'm going to grab that because we're doing 100% completion here. Okay, so we got that. We got all the coins up there. We have all of our puzzle pieces now. Now, this is a little tarp here, and it might not be fully apparent what you need to do, but you need to go through the tarp. Watch out for the pumpkin there. We need to fill up the pool here, and now you're heavy enough where you can break through the tarp. This is a very difficult spot right here, as you're going to be able to see. This one will probably take you a few tries, so don't get frustrated. There's a lot of bad guys in here, and it's kind of difficult to time this all right. And you can see there I got hit by one of the flames. Okay, so we're going to try this again. And if you run and jump, you can actually squirt your water a little farther. If that helps, you don't need to do that, but it does give you a little bit more distance. You can see there it just got me close enough where I could just bypass those guys. It gets me over to the flame guys quicker. And they're going to keep shooting at you, so you need to refill and squirt them real fast. Okay, so that's going to be our last secret friend. And we've got all the puzzle pieces, so we get the confetti. We could head back up. Now we're back up to the main part of the level. And we got a bunch of the bamboo boxes here. You just break on through them. And we've got a trampoline, and here you just run straight through the glass. There's 2 layers of it. Another flame guy. There's a bunch of them down that slide there, so just let the water slide down. So you can see the only thing we're missing is the secret exit to the Lost Galaxy, but we showed you where that was. So take the water slide down, it's going to pop you all the way across. You can go up to the platform with or without your water, doesn't matter, but you get up there, your secret friends are going to join you. We're going to have a nice little dance party, and that brings us to the end of the level. So drop a like, follow. If this walkthrough helped you beat the level, leave a comment. And as always, thanks for watching. Serpent Starway dude rating. And if you've ever seen the movies Indiana Jones, this is what it's like. Based off that. We're gonna go do some temple diving, look for some artifacts. This is a really, really cool level. You get a different superpower in here. Really fun. So you're gonna walk in here and we're gonna find our friend that we rescued. Astro's gonna ask for the gun. Now you get 6 shots, then it automatically reloads. You never run out of foam balls, so don't worry about that. But it takes a split second to refill once you shoot the 6. So keep moving around so the Slimers don't get you. Now you can see right here there's a case with 3 holes in it. There's 3 golden eggs that are bonus hidden items in this. If you get all 3, you'll get an achievement. So as always, we're going to go through all the hidden bots, puzzle pieces, and we're going to show you those golden eggs as well. Random guys are just going to keep popping up throughout this entire level. It's the theme of the level, so be on the lookout. Some coins in the chest. So you're supposed to go right here, but we're actually going to go left to get that puzzle piece. Once we come up here, we're going to get rid of these Slimers so they don't get us. Nothing in this chest, just an empty one. Okay, so let's go back here, grab that puzzle piece. Now these pillars move as you stand on them, and there's a bunch of Slimers that pop up, so it can be a little putting you off balance, so just be careful there. Now, I shot that barrel, but if you jump on it, jump up to the top of that, you'll get some extra coins. Okay, and there's a lock on there. So you're going to shoot the lock, and then a string is going to pop out. So you're going to pull the string, and you're going to be able to get your puzzle piece. A couple more guys pop up, and now you've got the choice here. Once you get your secret friend, you can just jump off the front of the ship, continue on the way the level wants you to. But I went back this way just to make sure I didn't miss anything. Okay, and if you hadn't already gotten the Slimers here, be careful because they're going to pop up. You've got the rope swing to get to. A couple coin purses over here. Okay, so now we're going to keep on going with the level, and there's a bunch of hidden stuff up here. So we're going to walk across the plank, and then there's another puzzle piece here. So we're going to get the bad guys. And if we turn sideways here, here's another puzzle piece. So up at the top of this, you can see there's hearts. So we got to get both of these to display hearts, and it's going to unlock the little cage for us. So I had already gotten that puzzle piece, but the video didn't work, so I came back to show you where it was. So we're going to keep on going here. Now through this little part, there's a Slimer, so be careful. If you don't see him, he'll shoot at you. And there's some secret stuff up here, so we're going to head up, grab a chest, grab a couple coin purses. There's multiple things you can do up here, so this will take a sec to show them all to you. But I like shooting those guys because then they're not in the way later. So we can go left or right here. There's stuff both ways. So we're going to come over here first, and there's a string to pull. Yellow is coins, purple is bad guys. Take your choice. We can jump across here and get a big coin. This is on top of where the puzzle piece was. Okay, so now we got to go back through because we want to get on top of that airplane there. It's kind of tough to balance on top of that. As you can see, I just fell off. I'm a regular player just like you guys, so I keep my mistakes in my videos. But on top of the plane, you can see on the other end of the wing there, we've got a secret friend. All right, so there's our second hidden bot of the level. And now we've gotten most of the secrets in this area. There's actually one that's hidden that's very hard to find. So we're going to show that to you here after we get rid of all the bad guys. Okay, so once we collect all the coins, go down to your right here and you can see there's a stairway. Now behind us in the water, there's actually a tablet that shows what symbol you need to match. And I didn't look at that. So I'm just going around trying the different symbols until I find the right combination. But if you look behind you, that'll make it easier. Okay, so we've unlocked the secret room, and there is our first golden egg. Okay, so now we're going to head back up. Alright, let's keep going through the level here. So now we've got another rope swing and bad guys show up here. If you shoot the bomb in the middle, get rid of them both and open the doorway. There are bad guys on the way down. If you're able to get them, you don't have to do a laser jump to get across that. You'll just automatically get across. But now there is some secret platforms if we go this way. And what you're supposed to do is ride across on the turtles. Okay, there's two sleeping bad guys here. Get them so they don't wake up and get you. And then we've got our third friend. That's going to put some coins up here, so we're going to walk across, grab the coins, and here is our second golden egg. So that's everything secret here. There was one platform I didn't jump to, so I'm going back just to make sure there's no coins or anything. And there's no coins up there, so we're going to keep on going. You can make this jump with your laser jump. You don't have to use the turtle on either one of these. As soon as we get across here, some bad guys are going to pop up, and there's a lot of stuff flying at you. This one is actually kind of hard, but use your covers here, your stone covers. So you get the first section and then a bunch more pop up, and there's a bomb up there. So if you can get the bomb, it's going to throw the car across, and that's how we get across here. Okay, a bunch of hidden coins, coin purse, some bad guys popping up. Now we got a couple different rope swings here in a row, and some bad guys do pop up in the middle of them. And this guy, you got to use your super punch to unscrew. And I missed one Slimer back there, so I got him so he didn't shoot me in the back. That's the way you go to the right to keep the level going. To the left here, there's a secret. Some bonus coins. Now, here's another friend on top of the submarine. And you can go back down if you want to, or you can walk across the little zip line here. And now there's a bunch of bad guys. Use your cover again. and now I'm just doing some due diligence, making sure I didn't miss any coins. Okay, and this is a bird. Once you grab on, he'll bring you up. There's some Slimers, so make sure you're getting them, and then a bunch of Slimers pop up at the top. Okay, so now we can jump off the bird. And now you use your super punch to open this, which is going to open your next walkways here. And this is like a zip line, like a zip swing that you hang on to. And there's the frogs shooting missiles at you there at the bottom. And you can see they got me. So we start back over from this point, get all the Slimers. We're going to try this again here. So you can shoot the missiles out of the sky too, and then you have to shoot them as well. And I like getting rid of the leaves just to make sure there's nothing hidden on them. There isn't this time. And now this is one of the coolest puzzles in the game. So you can see the one torch right there is lit up. So you got to get all 4 torches to match. Perfect, and that's going to open up the mouth here, which will let us get into the temple. Then I did search around here just to see if there's anything hidden, coins, anything like that. So now it's going to bring us to the next section of the level here. There is bad guys hidden around this little tiny spot here, as well as the puzzle piece here. Bad guys popping out of the skull towers here. We're going to use our super punch. It's going to open the door. And just like an Aztec trial, we're going to have to find the block that feels different and push it. Okay. So now there is some bad guys in cages here, and there is a ton of stuff in this section that you wouldn't necessarily notice, so let's walk through it. So there are a bunch of Slimers there. You can get them first if you want, or if you turn around and you're quick enough, you can get into the secret room here first before they get you. Use your super punch to unscrew that. And we've got our 3rd golden egg. So when we turn around, here's all the Slimers. And now we're going to keep heading up the rope. Okay, straight is the way to keep going on the level. There's a bomb you can blow to open the door, but if you go up to the top of the rope and turn around, there's another hidden area where we've got a friend and a treasure chest and a bunch of coin purses. So we're going to grab all this. I like hitting the torches too sometimes, just in case. There was nothing in those torches though. But now we're going to have to use our laser to get across. This is a tough section here. There is a lot of Slimers and pumpkins down here. And you can see I got hit by one even though I was trying to hide. And we've got our last secret friend there, if you can see him. Alright, all the friends, all the puzzle pieces, all the secret golden eggs. So let's keep going here. And the level doesn't get any easier from here, guys, so hang on. Those bombs make the world tilt. So now, the whole level's tilting. You're trying to keep your balance. Grab the rope and swing across to this, but the whole thing's sinking, so you need to go fast, because otherwise you're falling in the water. Okay, so now we got to jump onto this little platform here with the electric guys up there, not get hit, jump across and a Slimer pops up. These pillars are sinking. Hit the trampoline, Now, straight out of Indiana Jones, we've got a ball chasing us down a ramp. We've got to jump across the gaps. We've got to get the bad guys, hit the rope swing, and get across in time. Perfect. Okay. Now you'd think we were at the end here, but we're not. Now we've got the bad guy, Chief Kawa, and he's going to chase us. He's got a laser eye in his crown, so as soon as he locks in, you've got to move up or down to avoid it, and he's going to throw bad guys at you, and you need to shoot them with your gun. He's going to get out here, catch up to you, grab the GPU, but he's going to get stuck. And so now you got to shoot his laser diamond in his crown. It's going to take him out. He's going to drop the GPU. And we've rescued it. Okay, now you're going to take that back and put it together. So, like, follow. If this video helped you get through the level, leave a comment, and thanks for watching. Camo Cosmos Balloon Breeze. This is a fun level. It's unique. You do different things in this one than you do in other levels. There are a couple of really hard spots to get to, so we can go through those too, but we'll get you all the secrets, the hidden bots, the puzzle pieces. Let's show you what we're doing. These ladybugs, they're trampolines when you hit them upside down. And there's our first puzzle piece right at the beginning of the level. We've got a hidden coin purse, a floating coin purse. Okay, another secret right there. That's just how to progress through the level, okay. It's a shovel. A shovel is a ramp. Okay, another ladybug. And this is one of the hardest things to get to here. Okay, so I did this out of order, and I apologize for that, but the balloon is your superpower. And you need to jump, laser, then use the balloon both of those times, or you won't make it. Okay, so here you're shooting stars at the bamboo to cut it. And you can shoot at them all if you want to, but once you get the front open there, that's what you need. Okay, so this I found to be one of the more difficult puzzles in the game. You have to laser over every one of those gray spots for it to pop out, and here is the secret exit, alternate exit, that's going to get you a new world in the secret galaxy. So let's go back where we were. We've got pumpkin shooting seeds, so be careful of him, and there is a hidden bot on the bottom of that flower. Definitely a tough one to see. Okay, so here is our superpower. You gotta come get this first, then go back to get that secret exit back there where I just showed you. So, in the last level we had Big Brother, there was stuff on his back, so let's check him again. And this balloon power only stays for a certain amount of time, and then you deflate. Just coins. Let's go check his head. Yeah, there we go. All right. Second hidden bot. So trigger once will inflate you, trigger a second time will deflate you. But like I said, it will deflate on its own after a certain amount of time. Those guys are annoying. If you stay in one place too long, they'll electrocute you. Save point. Okay. Okay, so you're going to come over here, you're going to hook up to this. It's automatic. As soon as you approach it, you'll hook up to it, and you're going to blow him up. You can see I just keep getting stuck on him. Okay, so we're going to have to use our inflate to get up. Yep. And we've got a puffer fish shooting bullets. Oh, so we're going to puff him up and launch him. That's cool. Ooh, there we go. Coins with a rope. Okay, so we're going to inflate. Ooh, a refill station. So you got to get to these pretty quickly or you're going to run out of air. Hide behind the logs here. Puff him up and launch him. We don't want to do... Oh, there's a second one. Look at that. Okay, now let's see what we got here, because there's got to be something. Oh, okay. Cut the log, and we get a puzzle piece. Awesome. We can cut those two. Nothing under them, alright. Guess we're pulling the string. Oh, what is this? Oh, puff rocket, cool. Bunch of seeds. Big brother's gonna water them. Something's gonna grow. Cool. Oh, these little guys open when you get on them. Oh, look at this. All right. Another secret friend. Okay. Let's keep going. Oh, some bunnies. Be careful there. And you got to inflate and push forward between all these platforms. Okay, we got 2 ways to go. That does not look like the main way, so we've got something secret over here. And we do, yep. Oh, we missed one. Let's find him. The other one was not that far back, so... That's not the main way. That's the main way. Let's go over here. I bet he's over here. Oh, that was close. You might want to inflate for that. Okay, these guys, you can't just jump out of the way one direction. You need to jump and spin because they will follow you in midair. So then you're going to grab their tail. Yep, look at that. There he is. Okay, so what are we going to... We're going to deflate. Okay. Perfect. That was the missing one. That's just a bug. Yep, just a beetle. Let's get up there. Yeah, look at that. Some extra coins. Alright. We are on track, so let's keep going here. Spinning leaves, be careful here. Oh, electrics. Okay. And they close in and out. Okay, so we got... Oh, and a pumpkin. Ooh. That was close. Nothing on top of those guys down there. Let's make it float up. He's right here. There he is. How are we going to get him? Yeah, we can't punch when we're inflated. So let's go on top of the blue one. Yep, okay. Nice. Only one left. Ooh. Nothing else besides the bashers and the 1 coin, so let's grab the rope. I don't think that nothing, no hidden platforms. Whoops. Okay. I must have to be on the front to grab it. Dandelion. If you're not muted, you can blow into your remote. Okay. Coins on him. I don't think we can make the next one, so we've got to land on him. And then we're going for the penguin's arms. Oh, that was close. Okay. Let's try that again. Let's time this better this time. Okay, so we got that. Coin on the top. Oh, he's gonna blow us. Yep. We gotta land on the duck. Where are we going? That's where we came from. Unless we're going down here. Yep, we can't make that. Alright. To the whale. Puzzle piece. And I missed it. Oh, we can't quite reach it. We're gonna have to jump first. There we go. Alright. Got some coins on the wing. Well, not wing, fin, I guess. Luckily, the laser doesn't pop these balloons. Oh, I missed. There we go. Now we've got an airplane. Another little fish. Sometimes it's good to walk out to the end of things like this because secret coins might appear. Oh, this guy's spinning fast. Try to aim for the middle. Oh, that's difficult. You have to walk sideways. What is this? Nice. Our last bot. I don't think we can make that. Can't make that either, so back onto him. There we go. So the super punch turns on the fan. I don't see anything else on this platform. Double spin moves, okay. This is going to be hard to time. Ooh, that was close. Hey, big brother. Okay. Oh, look, it's the end. Alright, hop on the platform. Let's have a dance party. Give us a like. Follow us for more videos. And if this video helped you beat the level, leave a comment, let us know. And as always, thanks for watching. Alright, so you beat Mechaleon and unlocked Going Loco, which, as I said, in Mechaleon, this is one of my favorite levels in the entire game. It's adorable. The soundtrack is amazing. You're gonna see here, it's the only time you do a level like this in the whole game with these mechanics. It's really, really cool. So you'll see why it's my favorite level. So you do a little dance with this guy. And technically, you know how you unlock superpowers in those boxes. This is kind of a superpower, I guess, because you're just a little blob now. And you're going to use your remote, and it's going to move the character. So you're not actually pushing any buttons here in this level, except for maybe jump, like that. But otherwise, you're just using the gyroscopic feature of your remote, and that's what's going to move you forwards and side to side. So this level switches back and forth between 2D and 3D. So sometimes you're just moving side to side, sometimes you're moving forward and side to side. And you're going to do, here's our first hidden bot. But you have to do a couple things in this one. For the most part, you stay big like this, but your trigger will shrink you into smaller pieces, like this, and you hit your trigger. And then you can hit your trigger again to join them all back together. So here's our first puzzle piece. And watch out for the spikies there. And you hit those little glowing spots and they transport you to the next section. So here we're back into 3D, and there's some hidden coin purses there. Grab those. Here is our second puzzle piece. And we got to jump up to the platform here, and it's going to shoot us across back into 2D. And there's a couple hidden things in this section. Now these don't spin on their own, they spin by your weight, so you can jump and move side to side and make them change which direction they're going if you're trying to get something, because these are going to come back in this level. They happen multiple times, and some of them have coins hidden in them. Okay, so now we've got another hidden bot. My daughter likes to call them secret friends. Now those cracks in the wall, you just jump and touch them, and then break apart. And this one here, these guys, you don't have to do anything, they just go up and down on their own. But if you time that one right, you can get all those coins there. And then this one, if you go backwards, you can see there's a crack in the wall. And we're going to grab our third secret friend. And there are all these little squishies, which is really cool. Okay, so time that one right, because there's spikes under there. And I like grabbing everything I can, so I'm going to grab the coins. And now we've got to shrink into the little pieces. And these are like pinball flippers, so you can use your triggers and actually make them move. And then here's where I was talking about, there's coins hidden in them, so you got to jump around. And all your other pieces of you will collect coins if they hit them too. And there we've got little piano stairs, which I think is just such a cool little feature. Okay, now here under the snow, well, the trees are bumpers, first of all, but under the snow you can see little pieces of flower shape sticking out. If you unbury those altogether, they'll turn into things. Most of them turn into coins, but there is one that turns into something else. And then we'll show you how to get past this section. Okay, so there was, in the middle of the trees, was our third puzzle piece. And it went quickly there, you didn't really get to see it because the bumpers pushed me right back into it. And then out this platform here, you can fall off of it, so be careful. But we've got our fourth hidden bot. And there are a couple more flowers if you want to uncover them all to get some extra coins. Then you come up to the fence gate here, push your trigger, separate into the smaller pieces, and you can keep going down the level. Okay, here you can join back together full, or you can stay in little pieces. For this section, doesn't really matter. And there is our last hidden friend. And same thing here, when you go down this pathway, you can be in the little pieces, or you can be in the one big one. Totally up to you. The trees are all bumpers here. There's going to be some hidden coins. jump down at the bottom, and it's going to get us up to the end of the level, and we're rescuing another ship part. This time it's the mothership's cooling fan, and in the next video we'll show you how to put them together. So, like the video, follow if you want to see more, and if this helped you pass the level, leave a comment. Thanks for watching. Okay, Luna Sola. This is going to be another unique level where you get to do something you don't get to do in a lot of levels, and you're actually going to be switching the level between night and day, and it rotates the whole world when you do, so you'll see here, it's pretty cool. So, get rid of all the bad guys there. There's two ways you can get to this. The simple way is right there under the platform. You can just break through that barrier. Otherwise, you can come up the top here and go down. And we're going to find our first hidden bot. And we're going to have a rail to skate across here to get down to the next section. And here is the first switch. So you punch it, it turns to night. You can punch it and turn it back to day, but you have to turn it to night to keep moving through the level. So there's our second secret friend. And this rotation is going to keep happening throughout this entire level. Okay, so we're going to pull the string. It's going to pop out a platform here. There is nothing to do with the cuckoo bird. I spent a while last time I came through this with that bird trying to figure out what it was there for, and I couldn't find anything. But you can see we've got the light, which means we've got some secret pathways, and the coins were there showing us there was one this way, which is going to take us up and allow us to get to this hidden friend here. So you're going to throw the light bulb at the ghost, and it's going to rescue the bot. So now we're going to come across, I used the light bulb to throw at that Slimer. You could also laser him too. And you can see there's stairs here that you got to get up to. And it's going to get us to our next switch. Everything rotates now. And including all the platforms that were going up and down are now going sideways. And you can see if you come back, it's going to open up one of those chests where gold is coins, purple is bad guys. Take your choice. These are also now going up and down, and they were going sideways, so they're going to allow us to get up to the top and get a secret friend here. Then we can head across to the next section here. Some bad guys are going to pop up. Now this is an electric bird, so you actually have to laser. You have to get close enough to trigger him, then you have to laser up so he doesn't get you because he electrifies the ground. You got to time this right so you don't end up landing on the electric pads. And now the Slimers are going to show up. You got to get them. The Slimers show up on the other side. You got to get them. And then it's going to make all the laser fields flop over and reveal a hidden friend. Alright, so we're going to grab the last couple coins here, keep going, hit the trampoline, watch out for the pumpkin, and we've got a string to pull, and you can hear the timer there, which means you don't have much time to do this, so get going. You can see a puzzle piece up there floating, and we need to figure out a way to get to that, so we're going to come over to the platform here and be careful because it's spinning. Okay, so we're going to get across, grab the puzzle piece, then we can use the light bulb to throw at one of the bad guys, and then there's a soccer ball throwing guy here, so you just got to be careful of him. Laser to get across, get him. Okay, so now we can't use that trampoline because it's facing the wrong direction. So there is our switch to go between night and day. And I did not time that very well. So let's try that again. Alright, use trampolines to get back up. And now everything's facing the other direction. So we've got a piggy bank here to release some coins. And a pumpkin seed shooter. Which got us. But luckily we had just hit a save point, so we started right back where we were. And we can keep on going. Now, if you want, you can come up here, walk around. There are a couple hidden coin purses here. Okay, so this guy's rotating, so you gotta get between him without falling. And now he's rotating the other direction, so you can use him as a platform. And we've got a Slimer up here, which timing is tough in that little section. Okay, so now you can see on the back side here, we need to use that spinning platform to get across. Nothing in the trees. And now we've got two different rails to skate down. You can jump between them because of the laser bad guys, or you can just time it right and use a jump to get off. Like that. Bunch of bad guys, soccer ball throwing guy. Okay, so we got them all. Now there's a little pool here. When you turn it to day, the pool empties. You can pull out a bomb to break the glass and find another hidden bot. One left. Okay, so this is glass, so if you stand on it too long, it's just going to break underneath you. Now you need to get the helmets off all these guys. You can either laser them or you can punch them, whichever way you want to do it. But once you get them all, then the caterpillar will disappear. And you can go into the tunnel. There's a coin. And we got another caterpillar on the top of the stairs here. And another puzzle piece. Okay, so let's get this caterpillar, being careful not to get electrocuted. Moving platforms here with Slimers and a pumpkin on the other side. So just be careful there. Okay, another switch. We're going to turn it today. And if you turn the switch back again, you'll see a string has appeared. And that's going to get us our third puzzle piece. So now we can keep going through the level. There's glass platforms here, so be careful of those. And under this last glass platform, you can actually drop down. Now this section gets a little complicated, but just keep following best you can. We've got the secret entrance here. You got to find the block that feels different and then laser it. And that's going to open up a little secret section here. And there's a secret friend right above us there, but we can't reach him at this point. We need to keep rotating the world multiple times before we can get him. Getting rid of the bad guys along the way. Okay, we're getting closer here. Got a bunch of coin pouches that we can laser or punch, whichever way you want to do it. And our secret friend. And he's the last one of the level. So now we've got all the secret friends. Jump on the trampoline, it'll bring us back to the main world. And now we need to go back up that ladder on the other side. Okay, so now we're back to where we were. We can keep heading on through the level. Watch out for the Slimer there. And I'm just making sure I didn't miss anything here. Okay, so now we've got a trampoline. Bunch of coins on it. And another switch. Okay, now you've got a bunch of trampolines. They are kind of hard to time, so I'm using my laser to help me. As you can see, we switch back and forth a lot during this level, which makes it really unique. It makes it fun. It's interesting. And bringing us up to the end of the level here with our platform. So we're going to jump on it, have a little dance party with our friends, drop a like, follow for more videos, and if this video helped you pass the level, leave a comment, let me know. And thanks for watching. Machine learning. Alright, so this is the level you unlock after beating the boss, Falcon McFly. And this is a pretty cool level. It's a big level. There's a lot of unique things in here that we haven't seen before. So right away here, there's some coins you can get and there's a puzzle piece. So you need to be using your thrusters in order to get that in time. So we're going to get you through the level, all the bots, all the puzzle pieces, all the secrets. So in the last level, we rescued a bot who had a bow and arrow, and that bot is going to come back in this level, just like in all the other galaxies as well. Alright, so we're going to get the bow and arrow, and we're going to be able to use it through this level. And it's going to be little suction cup arrows. And so it's going to do a couple things. It's going to turn, the crosshairs are going to turn blue when you're on something that you can hit with them. Also, just like that, time is going to slightly slow down when you're on an enemy. But it won't on other things, like the coin pouches. So we're going to explore everything here, make sure we get all the coins. And we got some ghost bots fishing down here. And we'll see more ghost bots throughout the level as well. There are jewels like that throughout the level that you can smash for some extra coins. Okay, so you can shoot these bots, or you can actually just shoot the logo on the bridge. The bridge will go down and get the bots for you. And we've got some electric guys that we can take care of here. You know, you can do them with the bow and arrow, or you can just go up and laser them like you normally do. Totally up to you. Since we have the bow and arrow, I like to use it. I just think it's fun. Alright, so if you do that, you're going to move the beam, which is going to allow you to come over here to get a secret. And you can see behind the electric guys here, we've got our first hidden bot. So there's 5 hidden bots total in this level, 3 puzzle pieces. Sometimes there's things on top of walls like that, so that's why I went up there, just to make sure. Okay, so this one, these frogs are going to shoot missiles at you, so make sure you get the missiles, then get the frogs. And then these are moving platforms, so it takes some timing to get them correctly. Then we've got a string we can pull, which is going to break open this rock wall. Let us get through to the next section. And now these balloons that are floating, if you shoot the balloons or the cargo they're carrying, and they're moving, so they can be a little bit of hard targets to get, but there's going to be more moving things throughout the level, so it's good practice. If you go quick enough here, the frogs won't be able to shoot anything at you. There's another one of those logos you have to hit. It's going to drop the ladder. And if we come over here, on the top of the old computers, we're going to have another hidden bot, surrounded by a bunch of ghost bots. Alright, so we can grab the coins here, move up the ladder to the next section. And these green glowing things are actually bombs, which will come into use throughout the level. Okay, so here I stopped at that platform halfway through. I just found it a little easier to get these bad guys at the end. But you can just go straight through, hit your laser right at the end and laser them and get them. And if you want an accomplishment, these electric fences here, if you laser over them, you're going to break them. So up here, there is an accomplishment for getting a certain number of bots to electrocute themselves. So if you laser over those ropes, that you're not going to be able to get that accomplishment. Same as if you hit them with the bow and arrow. So you're going to want to jump over like that and then get them to chase you. And so here we've got a couple coins. There's a platform here. There really is nothing else, but if you look way over there, there is a target you can hit. So we're going to hit that with our arrow, and our second puzzle piece is going to come shooting to us. Okay, so we've got 3 bombs up here, and if you go quick enough, the Slimers won't be able to shoot anything at you. And now we're going to go underwater to go through a little tunnel to get to the next section. There's a couple piranhas in here that you got to get, a coin purse. And I thought I remembered there being something in the fish. So I went and I looked through them. There's nothing in the fish. But if you listen carefully, you can hear a bot crying out for us. And we're going to find him on top of the water. There he is. So we need to shoot him. He's going to drop, and then we can go over and collect him. And there is our third bot. Alright, grab some coins, smash the crystals, and this one you just approach and it'll open. You don't have to shoot it. And then this is a really cool, unique section. There's a lot of things you can shoot here. There's bombs you can shoot, there's coin purses you can shoot, there's targets you have to shoot in order to progress through the level. The goal is to get up to the top of that platform. So that's what we're going to show you how to do here. Okay, and then as soon as we walk out that there, a snake appears who shoots venom. So be careful of him. He's moving really fast, so it is actually quite difficult to get that bomb on top of his head. Don't step in his venom after he shoots it. Wait for it to disappear. Okay, so up at the top of that you can see there's a power button. You can make your way up there and push it, or you can get to it from down here with an arrow. It takes some practice timing it right, but that's going to drop the top of that platform, which is going to allow us to reach it once we get up there. If you didn't get enough bots at the last laser fields to get the accomplishment, you got another try there. And we've got our fourth hidden bot. Okay, so we're going to start working our way up here after we grab these last couple things. But there is another secret over here. So this one, you have to use your arrow and position yourself so you can shoot through that crack to hit the glowing green bomb, which is going to allow us to get a puzzle piece. And now these platforms are just going to shoot us up to the top here. And there is bomb shooting frogs up here and electricals. So we got to get rid of them all. And there's at least one hiding behind the platform here. So be careful as you walk around. Okay, so then there's a ladder. So we've got to grab the ladder, and there's a trampoline up at the top. Alright, so now we can move on to the next section of the level here. And this is another, like in Dude Rating, this is another cleverly hidden secret. You would never really think to look behind you, but we've got another hidden bot. Alright, so that's all the bots. So now you have to use the side platforms here in order to get back to the ropes. And you've got 3 ropes you've got to jump between. And now we've got 3 more snakes with bombs on their head, and they're moving really fast, and they shoot their venom. So be very careful here. Don't step in the venom. Perfect. So that's going to pull up the alligators, who will snap you if you stand on them too long. So be careful of that. Making sure there's nothing else hidden in here. Perfect. So now we're going to be able to move on, and this is going to bring up another boss enemy. Now, if you've played Astro's Playroom, this dinosaur is from the end of Astro's Playroom, so I thought it was a nice, clever little throwback. So he's going to shoot bombs at us, and then he's going to have targets that you have to hit. So you can see on this side there's going to be 2 targets you have to hit, and each time he throws more bombs at us. And these are tough targets to hit because he is moving, and you only have so much time before they disappear, and then you have to start that again. Alright, so we got one side done. Now we gotta do the other side. This time, he's shooting 5 bombs instead of 2. And we've got the 2 bombs to get, and there, if you can get them both in the same time, it makes it much easier. And we're still not done. Alright, so now he's got one on the top of his head. And as soon as you go up that wave, if you pull out your bow and arrow, it's going to slow down time for you. Then you won't have to try to do it a second or third time. And we're going to come up to a nice peaceful island where we're going to be able to get our last piece, the outside of the mothership, the shell. And you would think it would be that easy, but he came back. So he got rid of the bridge. And if you can time that right, you can get it right away at that bomb and not have to do anything else with him. And he's going to collapse the other platform and become the bridge. Which lets us get across here. Now you can see there's a green glowing bomb inside of the mothership shell that we're going to have to shoot. And that's it. We're going to get the mothership shell, and we'll show you in the next video what we do with that. But that's this video, so drop a like, follow for more videos, and if this helped you pass the level, leave a comment. Thanks for watching. Hey Astro fans, we're in the Lost Galaxy looking at Danger Dojo. This is a pretty cool level. You do some things in here that we haven't done yet in the game, which by this point is fairly impressive that they can still do new things. This game is just amazingly phenomenal. So, like always, I like punching everything, going up on everywhere just to see if there's some hidden coins. It's kind of cool that the little silkworm falls out. There's no point to it, but kind of cool that it does. Got some coins over on the side here. Now you do not want to step in this water because the snake dragon will come get you. So don't fall in the water. Okay, so you can see we've got our first hidden bot right there. but we need to get to him. And the dragon comes up and tries to eat him, so you need to punch the dragon. We got some coins right behind us, might as well grab those. Now you can go up on top of roofs in a lot of spots in this level, so just keep watch out for that. Go across, smash the Slimer right away as fast as you can, then you don't have to deal with him. Now there's a bunch of bamboo here, and there was a hidden bot if you saw them up at the top of the left of the screen. So we're going to use our super punch, and it's actually going to pull up our remote, and we're going to be able to shoot ninja stars. And you need to do them in like a ladder formation on all these pieces of bamboo, because you need to climb up them. So if you cut them all too short, you cut them all too high, it's not going to work. Alright, so you jump on, and there's going to be a Slimer. So watch out for the Slimer. So you can get him first if you want to, but I'm going to come over and I'm going to grab our hidden friend, which is going to be the second one of the level. Now, you can't quite make that jump, so we got to go back to the bamboo, and I think it's really fun that it sounds like bamboo. Okay, so we just lasered the Slimer, and out pops a bunny. Stuff pops out from everywhere on this level, so just keep an eye out. Okay, so there's two hidden doors here, or curtains. This one's going to bring you up to a little hidden spot where there's a puzzle. This one's going to have coins in it. So we're going to go back up the trampoline here. We're going to grab our first puzzle piece, and again, if you go up to the roof, you're going to get some coins. Okay, so let's head back down, and we've got the flower that shoots out bad guys. So you need to time it, jump on the trampoline, smack the flower, and then kill all the bad guys that he put out. Now I went over and punched the monkey just to see if he was something, and he's not. So we're going to use our spin punch. It's going to open an anti-gravity ramp, making sure there's nothing off to the sides here. Bunch of bad guys all at once here. I like smashing the lamps just like everything else. Maybe there's some coins in them, who knows. Sometimes there's strings below them there. That guy came out of that door, so if you were paying attention, you can go in that door. Same with this one. And we've got our third hidden bot. So you can go back the way you came, or you can just drop down. And rarely ever is there two bots this close, but look right there, our fourth bot. So I was trying to make sure there was nothing else hidden in here, and there isn't, just the bot. So now we're going to jump across these drums, which act like trampolines, and it's not obvious right away, but you need to go backwards. And these platforms fall when you touch on them. But if you look over here, we've got some coins, so I'm going to go grab those. Then we're going to head back. Okay, so now we've got the electric guys on top of the glass that shreds. And we're going to get our remote back with the stars. So you need to shoot the bad guys, and you need to shoot their slime bots. Okay, so now you have a limited number of stars here, so if you put one in the wrong spot, you can just keep firing and it'll eventually pull them out in the order you shot them, like that. They're dropping. But what you need to do is you need to make stairs here, which is kind of tough because they're not all in an order. And then it's tough to jump on them. And this top one, you need to make sure it's close enough to the top where you can actually reach the top, or you're going to have to do it again. Alright, so we've got our checkpoint. We're going to keep moving. And now we have to jump across fire beams. So just take your time here. Go slow. Use your laser if you need to. We're going to get across. And there's a secret here, which isn't necessarily apparent. So we need to jump across this, hit the drum. First thing we need to do is grab the string at the top, which is going to open our way through to the next section. And here, I did not time that right, but I kept it in because, you know, it's fun to see. I'm a normal person too. Okay, so now I'm going to go over to the edge of the drum and jump. And we can get up here and we've got the secret tiles, like way back from the beginning. The one that feels different is the one you got a laser. And you have to do it multiple times. And we're going to get a puzzle piece. Alright, so now we've got both puzzle pieces. We're cruising along through the level. Another checkpoint. Some bad guys, and you can see we've got the power button again. So we're going to get our remote back. And you can see there's a secret friend on there. So same as last time, when it was going back and forth, this time it's going in circles. You need to place the throwing stars correctly so you can use them like a ladder. And the one that you put on the second circle needs to be tall enough so you can reach the top. You also don't want to hit the flames, so be deliberate in your placement. So now we've got all of our puzzle pieces, all of our bots, and you can stay on this platform, and if you jump right at the top, you can reach it. And we've got a string here once we kill the couple bad guys that pop up. And we're going to head back outside. And here is our hidden picture opportunity. I love these things. They're so cool. Bunch of bad guys there having a picnic, so be careful. 2 coin pouches up in the tree. And we've got another anti-gravity ramp. And platforms that fall. Okay, now I went up on the roof here, because again, if you go up on the roofs, you're probably going to get at least coins. Which we do here. And it looks like it was going to be the end, but it's not. So we're going to use our throwing stars again. And you have to hit targets on the side of the snake, pink targets. And then they're going to launch ghosts, whatever you would call them, at you. And each trigger, you don't have to push both triggers. Just one trigger will launch a shooting star, so you can push them left, right, left, right, left, right to shoot stars faster. And you just got to keep going until you get them all. Perfect. So now it's going to pull up our exit platform. Go up, have a little dance party with your friends, and that's the level. Excellent. So, all the secrets. Drop a like, follow for more videos, and if this helped you pass the level, leave a comment, let us know. Thanks for watching. Alright, Astro fans, it's the final Encore in the Lost Galaxy. This is a cool level, it's like a big party. There's balloons everywhere, you get to shoot off fireworks. It's just a fun level. So we're going to get you all the secrets, all the hidden bots, puzzle pieces, show you where everything is. And we're going to get a present right off the bat. And we're going to have the monkey power. So this, you have to use both triggers, and you're going to clap, which is going to cause things to change state, essentially. So you can scare enemies. Either there's a pumpkin, those guys are horrible. He got me. But you can scare enemies with this, but you can't kill them. But you're going to be able to open and close doors or rotate things. So you can see clapping it is causing the red and the green risers to go up and down. Right there. So that's what we're gonna have to do is clap, get on the blue, look out for the Slimer, make the red rise. And here's one of those fireworks. If you clap next to it, look at that. It's just a fun party level. And good music. I mean, the soundtrack to this game is amazing. Okay, so right above us is a hidden friend. So we're gonna have to jump backwards, use our laser for enough time to open the red shelf there. Grab our first friend. So we can keep going through the level here. If you time that right, you can do it without the trampoline, but it's easier to just use it. Now the drum, when you clap, it'll tip the drum over. If you don't tip the drum over, he's gonna squish you. Okay, so we've got another secret up here. First, you gotta get bad guys, unscrew. More fireworks. And we've got a secret entrance. Find the one that feels different. And here, on top of what looks like a birthday cake, we've got our second friend. Alright, so we can head back down. Be careful of the drum. He's still down there. Another pumpkin. Now off to the side here, we've got a string in a secret compartment. And there's a bunch of mines that you have to shake off of you, but then you're going to get your puzzle piece. Some more fireworks, which is going to open up a rail. So we're going to skate on the rail, and now you have to use your monkey power to flip these so you don't run into them. Now the monkey power is going to flip all these platforms, so when you flip them over, there is a Slimer there, so be careful. But there's a string here, it's going to give you the flight flower to get you up to the top here. Coins, bad guy, and we've got a perpetually running secret friend. So I bet he's really glad that we rescued him. He's probably very tired. Okay, so we've got another string here. Give us another flower. There's two ways we can go. We're going to go over here first. Now here you want to clap when they're all gold. If you clap when they're all purple, you're going to be in some trouble. Okay, so grab the flower, switch them over, switch them over, switch them over, land in the middle of that one. Okay, so now we got to clap to get our friend here to extend, but you have to be pretty close to him, so you got to start jumping before you clap. Well, this guy looks bad, but if you time it right, he's really just a knocker. Nothing off the side, so we're going to jump up on the piano, which actually makes music, which is really cool. I did not try to make an actual song with it, but go for it if you can. That'd be pretty awesome. Okay, so I went for the coins first. Didn't notice the Slimer. So let's be more careful this time. Slimer gone! Alright, so now we get the coins. Make sure there's nothing off the edge. Okay. And we're gonna get the landmines. So we gotta shake them off with the super punch. Get the electric guys. We're gonna come over, extend. Now that's one of the red spikies that you do not get much time with, so be careful with him. Extending that platform will kill all of the electric guys for you. And this cannon, instead of shooting fireworks, is going to give you a secret friend. So before we take that skate rail, we're going to come up to the top, grab some coins. Okay, now we can take the skate rail, which is going to give us some more coins. And these rotate while they extend, so you got to time it right, and they don't last very long. They're going to suck back in on their own. So you got to go when you're going across it. And second puzzle piece. Alright, so let's head back across. Keep going on the level. Drums. But these are coins, so don't just avoid them thinking they're a bunch of monsters on a tiny platform, because they're not. And coins do not get broken by the cymbals, sadly. And you can kick the drum to get him to move to where you need him to. Got a pumpkin guy on the piano here, so watch out for him. And now we have to clap to wake up our piano. And he's going to launch us up to the skate platform, where we need to flip them and we need to move rails. So you really got to be paying attention in this one. Alright, a couple drums that we need to get us up to the guitar alien in order to smash him. And we've got one friend left. Nothing down the sides. And you got to be switching those when you're in midair. And I went back down just to make sure I didn't miss anything, because it looks like you should be able to go up the sides of these, but you can't. Okay, so clapping's gonna open the door, and this guy, don't be fooled, we've got to clap on him 3 different times. Okay, so we still have a friend left, and I don't think we missed him in the main world, so I went through here and punched all the monkeys just to make sure there wasn't a hidden bot hiding in them, which you don't need to do because I did for you. And the final bot is here, but he's right in front of our platform. So right there. Alright, so now we've got all the puzzle pieces, all the hidden bots, and we're to our final platform. We're going to be able to jump up, have a dance party with our friends, and that's the level. So, drop a like, follow for more videos, and if this helped you pass the level, leave a comment, let us know. Thanks for watching.